Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim Anniversary Edition, where we're still in the museum. We stayed here the night, and we're in this room at the moment, specifically because I have found a button. I've been looking around all the exhibits. Apparently we've got something like 35 odd items in the exhibits in the museum right now, and so far I have managed to locate maybe 2 of them, aside from the books in the library anyway. But while I was looking around, I found this. Ooh. What do we have here? Hall of Secrets. Interesting. Interestinger. Even interestinger. We're in Morellis in the Chamber of Secrets. What? Found a secret passageway under the floor of the Dragonborn Hall, which leads to a very dusty, abandoned secret room. What in the world is this place, and why is it here? Surely Orin must know about it. Interesting. Interesting. But I am a sucker for secret chambers and tunnels and passageways. But I don't know what this is for. To be completely honest, it almost looks like an abandoned tavern or something. This has been bricked up at some point, it feels like. Very strange. I wonder what he's got to say about it. Oh, there you are.
What can I do for you?
What's the story with the hidden room under the Dragonborn Hall?
Oh, the Hall of Secrets. I had all but forgotten about it, to be honest. When we broke ground on the foundation of the museum expansion, we accidentally broke through into a sealed-off chamber that was built under the Pelagius wing of the Blue Palace. When I asked them about it, it apparently used to be some sort of panic room for Pelagius when he was in one of his more violent manic episodes. They sealed it off long before the rest of the wing and forgot all about it. I asked for permission to use the room as a bit of a secret storage vault in case Solitude was ever invaded. I would store the relics there and lock down the museum. They gave permission and I had the tunnel finished and access in the hall made.
Could I use it as a sort of private display space away from prying eyes? Just purely hypothetically speaking.
Certainly. I suppose if you are ever in need of a place to store items of a more questionable nature, that room would be ideal. I'll go ahead and outfit it for you, but I'll take a nobody asks, nobody tells approach to it, and you do with the room as you like. And I won't plan on taking any tours down there either. I should have it all cleaned up for you by tomorrow.
Marvelous.
Farewell.
I can see we're going to get along famously, Orion. I do like a man with an ethical code that's really more like guidelines than a code. Now then, before we leave, I'll be taking this with me. I said I'll be taking this with me. Oh. There we go. I'll be taking this with me. Ah, good to have you back, old friend. Now then, we have to see a blacksmith about his ledger. And I'm not an auditor. You know, now that I think about it... Ooh. This would be an awful lot easier if I did simply pretend to be an auditor from Imperial Revenue and Customs. Right. Inigo.
Yes, my friend.
Any thoughts?
It reminds me a little of Cyrodiil here, a thin veneer of civility barely masking the dirty doings beneath. It is nice looking, though.
Alright, you'd wait here.
I will miss you.
Sometimes it's unclear whether or not Inigo understands the concept of sarcasm. I think he likes to keep me guessing on purpose. Now then. If I were a ledger, where would I be? One. Okay, hold on. Where's clairvoyance? Damn. I had a feeling. Does this man never sleep? Where's the ledger? What's on there? Looks like a plate of cheese and a strongbox. Perhaps if I use Ghost Walk? Need invisibility potion sometimes, really, don't I? Where's the ledger? It's right here. Oof. Hopefully he didn't notice anything. Now I just need to leave. That is a handy little spell for dealing with ledgers in inconvenient places.
I am ready to go if you are.
Yes, let's go immediately.
You lead, I follow.
Alright, our business here in Solitude is concluded for the moment, so,
Being old's not so
where's the
bad.
proprietor got to?
It keeps me fed, and my working days are done.
We need some food. Our provision situation is
He looked just like Clark.
getting a little
You know,
bit...
the one who died fighting close.
Clark? I was going to say he looked like High King Torrig.
How do you know what Torrid looks like? They let pigs into the Blue Palace before the likes of you.
Where the hell is
Feel
he?
free to make requests.
I heard his voice when I came
Welcome to
in.
the
It was the
center of
old,
the world.
come in, take a seat by the fire, get the cold out. But it was like a disembodied voice. Because he's not there. Unless he sat down at the bar and I missed him.
This is going to be... Let's just forget...
If you're looking for a
Really dark and
challenge,
he is
you've
sat at
come
the
to
bar.
right place. Welcome to the winking Skeever, friend.
Let's sate that appetite.
Alright, what do we want? An apple pie. Hogfish. More pie. Salt pile. Never have enough of those. Loft key. 58,000. No, sorry, 5,846. I could afford that. I suppose it's like a room to buy at the top of the inn. Which is an interesting idea. We wouldn't have to sleep at the museum if we bought this. Would we? Yes. I've got piles of gold to spend. I'll think about it.
Remember the winking Skeever next time you're footsore.
For now, let's just get out of here. We need to get back to...
Hello.
Excuse you?
I am sorry.
You see, that's how it's done, Inigo, right? You... whatever. Oh. Right, let's get back to Whiterun. Well, as you can see, folks, we're in the Bannered Mare in Whiterun. We took the carriage back from Solitude, and we've been sharing an apple pie for breakfast, haven't we, Inigo? It's about time to move out, though, because...
When we were little, my brother and I would sometimes dress up in our father's gear. It took two of us to raise his sword.
There's one piece of business that brings us back to Whiterun before we head on to Riften, and that is dealing with Saadia, our resident fugitive Redguard lady, and the Alakir who are waiting to take possession.
Taverns like this may seem friendly, but a fistfight is never far away.
Do you know, this place is actually reasonably civilized compared to Riften, anyway. We also, once we leave here, we're not going to be taking the carriage back to Riften because we need to get back to the throat of the world, so...
I once bet my brother I could eat everything on the menu in a place like this. I failed. What is on your mind?
The loot in your cell. It was full of arrows. I take it you prefer singing rather than playing an instrument.
Yes. I have never been very good, though. I enjoy writing songs, but sometimes it is more fun just making up words as I go along. Improvisation keeps the mind sharp and boredom at bay.
Too much singing in this world already, if you ask me. Especially when it comes to Ragnar the Bloody Red.
An understandable opinion, but it is possible you have just not yet heard the right song. It may find you if you keep your ears open.
I'm willing to concede, perhaps, that a combination of Nordic singing and Dark Elf singing, of which there's almost none, I think it's something to do with their vocal cords, means I've perhaps not been sampling the very best that Tamriel has to offer in this regard. If I asked you to sing something while we were travelling, would you? Just out of academic curiosity, I suppose.
Maybe, but nothing too serious. I would rather save my proper songs for the Bard's College. For now, anyway.
Why?
Well, I know it is silly, but my songs are special to me. I would rather perform them in a special place. However, if you just want me to improvise something while we are traveling, maybe I can help you out. We will see.
I understand. If you take it that seriously, then obviously you want an appropriate venue, don't you? I suppose that's fair enough. How do you think I'm doing, Inigo? Just out of curiosity, there's no wrong answer.
I am honored you want my opinion.
Take your time.
Okay. I will list some of your attributes. Here we go. You smell good.
Thank you.
You are okay for gold at the moment.
You could say that.
You have never done time in a cell, unlike me.
If only you
Your
knew.
travels have taken you to a few interesting places, but much of Skyrim is still a mystery to you. You are essentially homeless right now. Let me think. Slowly but surely, you are becoming a magical powerhouse. The state of your mind may be up for debate, but your body is healthy. When you open your mouth, you usually talk yourself into trouble, not out of it. You need to practice your manipulation techniques. You are strong, free, and single. You can hold your own with a one-handed weapon. There is always more to be learned, though. You were saved from the executioner's axe by the very force that now threatens this land. You could be our only hope. No pressure. You have great fashion sense.
Oh, thank you.
Let's see. Two-handed weapons do not seem to suit you. I feel the same way. They are heavy and cumbersome. You are not into politics.
I'm glad you think so.
What else? You grow more sneaky every day. Keep at it. Being heard is often the difference between life and death in our line of work. You are not exactly well read, but you've learnt a thing or two. What have I missed? Oh, you are not a good archer. Do not worry, I will take care of that side of things. Now, how do I conclude? You are becoming a first-rate adventurer, my friend. Good thing, too. There are still many dangers you are yet to be tested against. That is that. I hope you enjoyed my insight.
I found it deeply, deeply interesting. Trust me on that. Any thoughts before we leave?
Do you ever get the feeling we are all part of some elaborate diversion made for some idiot's amusement? I don't.
Sometimes I do. It's difficult to figure out why, though. Come on, let's go.
Sorry, legs. Break's over.
Right, where is Saadia? Where is Saadia? Saadia. The Bannered Mare's so much bigger these days.
I'm sorry, Sinmare.
Saadia. Oh, she's probably still hiding up here.
No? Do you care about rotting away for a
Or not.
Then I charge you with disturbing the Jarl's peace.
I don't think clairvoyancy will be necessary. At least, having said
Alice
that,
is teaching me everything he knows about brewing.
starting to think maybe it will be.
His position someday.
Oh, there she is. There she is.
Oh, Saadia. Yes, Mum?
Just a reminder, sweetie. The blankets still need to
Don't mind me, just
be washed.
having something to eat.
Oh, yes, Mum. I'll make sure it gets done. Any news of the Alakir?
I was unable to defeat them all, I'm afraid, and they're coming for you.
What? How? I thought they weren't allowed within the city.
They found a way in. We need to get you out of here immediately.
But where will I go? I can't keep running forever.
There's a horse waiting at the stables. I'll make sure you're safe.
After all this, I have to pick up and leave again? If you really think this is the only way, I trust you. Let's not waste any time.
Yes, come on, this way. That's right, this way, just a little further, and we're almost. Aha.
We meet at last, my dear lady.
What is this? What have you done?
Oh, come now. You didn't really expect to manipulate people forever, did you? Your luck had to run out sometime.
There we go. Sorry about that.
Any news of the Alakir?
I hope you're being sarcastic. Sorry. It just seemed like the only sensible way to actually get him to come out into the open, you know? The alternative was trying to find out where he was holed up, and that just didn't seem sensible. You're safe now.
You liar! How could you do that to me?
Look, Kamatu's dead, and now you're safe. It worked.
You could have warned me you were baiting me into a trap. But you're right. This should scatter the rest of them. I can go back to my life for now. You have my thanks.
You're welcome. Sorry, Inigo, I probably should have told you as well. I don't know. Perhaps I'm becoming an old softy in my old age. But I got locked up in a prison cell for years and years and years and years. For a crime that I sort of committed, but sort of didn't. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Call me strange, but I've always had a thing for the underdog. Now then, should we get this horn back to the Greybeards? I think I can even see High Hrothgar from here.
I am glad you finally got that horn. Those Greybeards had better be grateful.
Ah. Hello, you big winged friend. I wonder if that's the one that we saw on the top of the mountain on our way down, or if it's a different one. It seems to be hanging around in the direction of Riverwood, which initially is where I was going to go, but... Oh no, it's there now. I was wondering if there might be another way up towards Iverstead going this direction, on the other side of the mountain. It's difficult to tell which way it's going to go, though. It's disappeared up there for now. Let's try this direction, shall we, Inigo? We're not in much of a rush. Ah, someone's in a rush to die, though. I wonder, should we collect wolf pelts? We probably should. I bet we can use them at the museum to turn them into sort of taxidermy displays in the natural history wing of the museum. I wouldn't normally care, you see, Inigo. I wouldn't really normally care about natural history at all. Of all the things to study in this universe, my goodness, natural history. Animals, really? However, I've been chatting to Orion, and apparently if we open the place to the public, they will come in, and they may leave donations. Money. Money for us. For all our hard work, of course, you understand. I mean, I did try and get him to charge a sort of an entry fee via tickets or something, but he wasn't interested in that. What on earth? Whoa! Oh, I'm using the wrong spell. Oh my goodness me.
That's your
Really? Really? Back to like full health and one-shotted anyway. By some random hobo with an axe, no less. It's so demeaning. When in God's name did I last save the game? Alright, after a little bit of replaying.
Honestly, I take the little business I can get.
Hello?
You there, citizen. This area is off limits.
Is that
You're
so?
interfering with imperial business. Yeah, so you'll have to pay us a fine. Say, 100 gold. Pay up, citizen.
I'm afraid I don't have any gold to spare. I'm just a poor, wandering, homeless man. Who can play at this game?
Fine. If you can't pay with coin, you'll pay with your life. Bad time to...
Alright. I think this is equip the buckler territory.
It's nothing!
You all right there? That's right, on your feet. You do look a bit shocked. They had a lot of fight in them, didn't they, those highwaymen? I was a little surprised. Fortunately, not much in the way of valuables, though. How disappointing. These would be their imperial soldier victims, huh? Bad day to be an imperial legionary, I suppose. Oh, hello. Everyone's just queuing up today, aren't they? What's going on, game? Skyrim, what are you doing? Skyrim's being a Skyrim again. Oh, there we go, finally. Phew, I thought it was going to be stuck like that forever. Yes, we are. Going off the beaten track a little bit here, but I wonder where this leads in a go. What? What the? Ah, where?
Your story is finished.
I'm taking a battering today. A bone wolf. I've seen these before, Inigo. On Solstheim a long time ago. Used to find them in ancient barrows. Sort of like the ones here, but much smaller. Ah. Amateur. Didn't even have enchanted robes. What's this then? The ritual stone. Mara's mercy. Those under the sign of the ritual summon the vengeful spirits of the recently dead to their side in combat. They occasionally relive a death they've witnessed, creating a corpse and summoning its spirit. You may only have one sign blessing at a time. It's Mara's tears. It's a separate thing. Don't want anything to do with Mara. Be gone. Spell term. Conjure Undying Ghost. Consumes all magicka and summons an undying ghost for 74 seconds. The ghost attributes are equal to twice the amount of magicka consumed, up to 600. Now that is a cool spell. Should we give it a try? Interesting. Looks like some sort of ancient Nord. I wonder if it's geographical based. If I were to go to Morrowind and cast this spell, would I get an ancient Dunmer Ashlander warrior or something? Fascinating. How long are you going to stick around for then? 74 seconds, apparently. Come along, then. Huh. That is a summoned minion spell that might actually be worth a damn for once. Unlike my poor skeletons, they get one-shotted every time I summon them. What have we here? Some sort of rather interesting ancient Nordic bridge structure. And it's occupied. Well, should we give our new friend a go?
Say 200 gold if you want to use our road.
There's a gang using exactly the same scam just down the road, and I didn't fall for them either. How about you let me through and I won't kill you?
You know, now that I think of it, that sounds fair. Just shove off before the others notice.
Thank you. Pleasure doing business with you. I like to think the ghost influenced her decision there. Well, now that's a view, isn't it? My goodness. Let's not get distracted. We should be heading in this direction, remember? More or less, anyway. trying to think. There's actually another pass that goes a bit more directly to Iverstead, but I forget where to find it from this direction. So I haven't gone for it. I'm sort of taking the scenic route, I must admit. Oh, we've got a bear. We've got something a lot bigger than a bear as well.
Rest forever.
Inigo. Remain as still as possible. I'm going to investigate.
What do you need? I will be here when you return.
Don't move. It's a dragon, all right. I'm surprised it hasn't heard us yet, though. I'm going to take another look, just a little bit closer. I don't think it's hostile.
Ready? Lead on.
Just be ready for anything, all right? Hello? You're a dragon. My name's Fathis Ulven, you may have heard of me. This is my colleague Inigo. He's making his way down here. I don't believe we've been acquainted. I think it's asleep. What I'm about to do is either going to be very clever or very stupid.
What is it? What do you want, Joe? Can't you see I'm in the midst of a nap?
No, not anymore. Why here, of all places? I'm glad you can talk. It was an assumption I was making there. I wasn't sure of it.
Why not? My scales are comfortable enough to rest on and keep the cold out. It can be awfully drafty in some of these ruins. Before you so rudely came along and woke me from my slumber, I was enjoying an old Hanu. Ah, but the younglings do so love to talk.
Shouldn't you... you take this the wrong way. I hate to stereotype and all that, but shouldn't you be burning a village or something?
I should think not. The jaw are so weak, and their hovels catch fire so easily. It's all so pointless. There's no sport in it, although Alduin tries to get us to do it as much as possible. Culper's End and all that. Oh, it's enough to make your scales itch. Some of my keen need to relax. And anyway, you're a big hero, aren't you? I'm sure you'll be there to slay the foul beast as soon as I try.
No wonder you went extinct. All we had to do was wait until you all fell asleep.
And the mighty warriors are revealed. A place in the mighty Hofkassedun awaits. Slay me if you wish. Or go do whatever it is that you'll do. You are running out of teed as it is. I shall be here, resting my eyes, just for a moment.
I think that quest completion was completely unrelated. It just happened at that very moment. Wuth Arkgolar, that's his name. Is it bad that I kind of want a nap now as well?